Hey there everyone, welcome back to Legends Arceus. In the last episode, I quelled the noble Avalug, Lord of the Tundra, and then promptly got kicked out of the village for something I did not do. Does it look like I could do this? What do they think I am? Well, anyway, I guess we're going to the forest to find Leon. You! What in the world did you do? Look at the size of that rift. If lightning starts pouring from it, all the Pokémon in Hisui could be thrown into a frenzy. The entire clan is in a panic now. I should have known that the only thing that could come from that rift was disaster. I need help. Help? Well, that's not exactly something I can do. It's not that I wouldn't like to help you, but it would put Irida in a difficult position. I truly do wish I could repay you for quelling Kleavor's frenzy as you did. You must know that, but there's nothing I alone can do for you. Warden Mai might be able to help you though. She's a caring woman after all. You'll most likely find Mai at the Warren Bridge. I believe it's a very significant place for her. I'm certain that somewhere in the vastness of Hisui there's a place for you as well. Okay. Off to the Warren Bridge I go. Oh. Since it's on the way. Nice. My, what a frightful sky. Such a disturbing sight would be enough to put anyone ill at ease. You don't know what brought about this. You don't know what brought this about, do you? I'm trying to find out. I suppose it was too much to expect that you could have already had an answer to all this. I heard from our leader what happened. You can't return to that village of yours, can you? But I'm afraid the Diamond Clan cannot be the ones to save you. The Diamond Clan could end up at war with the Galaxy team if things went badly. I think you would regret that as much as anyone. The Great Weird Ear took a liking to you. I want to offer you my support, but forgive me, I cannot help you in this. Do not abandon hope. Time solves all things. And besides, you seem to have a talent for making your own way in the world. I have no doubt you'll continue to find a path to walk. So what, I'm all alone? Shinx. It's a friendly Shinx. I'm so glad they're not attacking me. I can't do anything in a cutscene. It's Volo. Strange events seem to follow you wherever they go, don't they? Wherever you go, don't they? Found you at last, Escade. I've been looking all over for you, you know. What would I ever do if I were to lose one of my favorite customers? Don't worry, I've already heard what happened. A good merchant knows well the importance of staying abreast of all the latest news. It seems you're in quite the pinch. No place for you among the Diamond Clan or the Pearl Clan. To say nothing of how poorly the Galaxy team has treated you. But not to worry. There are still corners of the Hisui region where we can still stash you away in secret. I know a spot that will be the perfect hideaway. Leave it all up to me. I wonder where this is. Here we are. I know, it's no palace. But you know the saying about beggars and choosers. Shirking your work to come pester me again? Even beneath a bleeding sky, you never change. Always a pleasure, Mistress Kogita. But I'm afraid I'm not here today to learn more of Hisui's myths and legends. No mistress, thank you, just Kogita. And this is... Why, Escade is the man of the hour. He's the one who quelled the frenzy of all of the Pokémon nobles, believe it or not. Ah, the poor wretch you spoke of, lost in time and space. Dear me, lost one, it seems I'll be able to fulfill my duty at long last, thanks to you. Duty? Indeed, I am to guide you, lost one, for the task of preventing great disaster falls to you. The rift in space-time must be mended, lest time and space themselves be thrown out of balance. But come, you may enter my dear hideaway. There is much to be told. The space-time rift is said to be a portal to innumerable other dimensions. In one such realm, far and farther still from ours, dwells Almighty Sinnoh. The Diamond Clans? The expanse from antiquity to eternity, and the expanse from all sides above and below. Time traces the path we tread from the here and now to the future, while space yawns all-encompassingly, surrounding us in every direction. You see, don't you? The two together, time and space, comprise all creation, the universe. How can one claim that the other is greater than the other? How can one claim that either is greater than the other, as those two clans do? They're inseparable. Perhaps the truth is clearer to a wanderer such as you, one who has known other ages. Now listen, lost one. Here's what you must do. Hisui holds 3 lakes of great importance: Lake Verity, Lake Valor, and Lake Acuity. At each dwells a Pokémon said to embody one aspect of the mind. Complete the trials each will set you, and bear their gifts to the shrouded ruins. There you may receive the red chain. With it, perhaps you can bind the world together. Bind the world, you say? You mean it won't close the rift? Kindly spare me your doubts, young man. I know the old words and what they bid us do. How true they are isn't mine to know. And regardless of their truth, I am bound to pass them on. How callous of my ancestors to leave their legends to their children without a thought for the hardship it would cause them. But here we are. You know your duty, and you'll do it, won't you? Of course. There is nobility in knowing what must be done and seeing to it. Cool. I already knew where the lakes were anyway. Mistress Kogita's got a lovely workbench there. And if you need materials, I'll be glad to help you. I'm always happy to do business with you. What about the pastures? Ah, that is a problem, isn't it? What shall we do about that indeed? What was that cry? Have we now a lost Pokémon as well as a lost child? Do see to it, please. How could I refuse you, ma'am? Off we go, Escade. How did my camera get pointed up so high? There. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. It's an Abra. Where did you teleport in from, little fellow? And it's got a letter. It's addressed to you, Escade. To Escade, you may use my Pokémon as a go-between to access the pastures in Loot Jubilife Village. I've also ensured that you will be able to utilize our base camps without an issue. I have every confidence in your ability as an adept Survey Corps member to bring this bizarre situation under control promptly. Sincerely, Celine. Survey Corps Captain, Galaxy Expedition Team. Good tidings from the letter, then? Now then, so we're to visit the 3 lakes. It doesn't sound like an easy task, that's for sure. It would sure be wonderful to have a kind soul who might help us out. Quite the opportunist, aren't you, Volo? I've managed to reassure my people for now. The wardens are keeping a close eye on their nobles too. Seems all quiet for a moment. And so here we are. But still, we'll never get away with openly aiding you. If we're to undermine the commander's direct orders, relations would grow strained. Long story short, we want to help you, but without a strong attention, so it'll just be one of us. Me or her. It's up to you, though the answer should be obvious. If it's about where I'm gonna live, then I want to choose a Diamond Clan. Because the Mirelands are a lot more temperate than the Snowlands. I'll go with you. Obviously, you'll choose me, right? Who gave you that Celestica flute in the first place? That's right, this strapping young man. Yeah, I choose you. Thought so. You can count on me. So then the leftover leader will... Leftover? I'm not someone's scraps. I'll keep an eye on the commander. I imagine I'll hear something useful from him. Of course, of course. And the lucky chosen one comes with us to the lakes. We can fill you in on the details as we go. Well, the first task will be to decide which of the Hisui region's 3 lakes to visit first. Right, and we'd better get a move on, no time to waste. I'll meet you wherever we decide to go. We'd be in hot water if we're seen traveling together. I'm counting on you to handle this, Ataman. Don't cause Escade more trouble. Okay. Fieldlands Camp. key. Now, where's there? They say this lake is actually used to be a volcano. Then it erupted, leaving a huge crater that filled with water, and so Lake Verity was born. It is protected by a Pokémon called Mesprit. It was when Mesprit took flight that people first learned the joys of and sorrows of living. Or that's how the old tales go anyway. I didn't know phones could do that. That cave, it just appeared from nowhere. Is that the arc-phone the professor was going on about? Let's do this, Escade. Mistress Kagita seemed quite intent that you would have to prove yourself to all three of the Pokemon that guard these lakes. The challenge was never for the faint of heart. In we go. There's something about this place I can't quite put into words. A menacing Pokemon stands before you. Trounce that thing, Escade. Prove to the Pokemon of the lake how strong you are. Okay, which one should I use? It's a Dragon Steel type. So I should probably use Luxray. Oh, I guess Ice is normal effective. But I gave it Frostbite. Okay, let's see which Pokemon would be effective. Decidueye. Yay. Triple arrows. But it missed. Okay. Now let's do this. And it's obscured again. Goodbye, Goodra. That's the way, Escade. I could tell by watching that you and the Pokemon you've caught in those little balls truly understand one another. Now let's see about the Pokemon of the lake. That's Mesprit, alright. Your emotions. Share them with me. So it speaks from its mind straight to yours. Makes sense for a Pokemon that embodies an aspect of the mind, I guess. When you fell into this land, what stirred in your heart? Bewilderment. How did it feel to bond with Pokemon and work together? Exciting. What did you feel when you mingled with Hisui's clans? We're all so different. What did you feel when cast out of the Galaxy team? I accepted it. Take this piece of the spirit to bind the world once more. Cool. I can't imagine what it must feel like, having a Pokémon talk to you without words. Well, the world's full of mysteries, I guess. I can hardly even be surprised at things like these after seeing the sky itself so warped. Now we've 2 lakes left to visit. Looks like that worked out well, Escade. Gotta admit, you sure know plenty about Hisui, Volo. That's right. You could say it's because I'm a merchant, but mostly I'm just naturally filled with curiosity. I want to know exactly what happened in the past that led us to this particular present. Or more accurately, I suppose, I want to know where I came from and where I'm headed. I want to know my past, so to speak. I think we'd all like some answers on that. I don't properly know how we came to worship Almighty Sinnoh in the first place. I've even got some questions about its true nature. Weighty matters to ponder for sure, but we have an important task before us. Do you want to return to Mistress Kagita's home? Let's go back. Perfect. I'd like to see what she thinks of our progress. Ah, Mesprit's plume. So the legend is told true. Then the red chain must be real as well. I guess. But this all makes no sense to me. These Pokemon represent our minds, and they'll give us this thing, and it'll let us bind the world and solve all this mess? But how? Why? Your doubt suggests a keen intellect. I see you're not your clan's leader for nothing. Without the mind, were the rift to widen and the very world to end, would we even know it? One might even say the world, time, space, all creation, exists only because our minds are there to perceive it. Perhaps the red chain's purpose is to let one see creation as it truly is. I get it even less now. Such are myths, my child, teaching us about the world in their own incomprehensible ways. They urge us to think more for ourselves on the nature of Almighty Sinnoh and on the nature of the world in which we dwell. You're absolutely right. Myths and legends are such fascinating things to study. In any case, all we have to do is complete the two more trials and we'll get the red chain. How nonchalant you sound. How confident of successes to which you contribute nothing. You tag along only for the chance to gawk at more ancient ruins. Okay, well, I'm going to end it off here. In the next episode, I'll complete the trials of Lake Acuity and Lake Valor. If you enjoyed this episode, hit that like button, comment down below, subscribe if you haven't already, and have an awesome day, guys.